What is up, guys? It's Annie Tier Guild Forever. We're going to be reviewing the Disney film Fox and the Hound. I'm not sure if it was Disney or Pixar. You guys can correct me in the comment section. And I know this is a little different. You're like, Annie Tier, but Disney? I thought you were mostly an anime reaction channel. Well, for the most part, I am. But for those of you that don't know, I am a massive, and I mean a massive Disney fan. So Disney, Pixar, DreamWorks, you name it. So I wanted to react to Fox and the Hound because I have not seen this film in a very, very long time. It's been years, well, since literally kindergarten years. But I remember back then when I was a kid, this was one of my favorite movies. Like, I really did. I think it was this or some other Disney film that really made me fall in love with dogs and made me want to get a dog companion, as well as also liking Fox. So, this film, the one thing that the message of this film I really feel like is that friendship can stand the test of time. As long as you care for your friend or a certain specific individual, it will last, it will last and it will stay true forever. And it feels like that here, because at the moment of truth, when Copper could have died to the bear toward the end of the movie, Todd decided to go back and save his friend because he knew he would regret it for the rest of his life if he wasn't able to save his friend. Despite everything that happened, even though they fought, even though they almost ended up killing each other, they still, at the very moment when they needed each other the most, when Todd was about to be killed by the bear, when Copper was Bro, I'm fucking retarded. I keep mixing the names up. When Copper was about to be killed by the bear, and when Todd was about to be shot down by the hunter, the old man, forgot his name. I didn't give a fuck because he was a fucking asshole. At that moment, Todd came through for Copper to save him before the bear almost killed him. And Copper came through to Todd, stopping his owner from killing the fox. And I couldn't help but feel like this shows that no matter the situation, no matter the circumstances, at the moment of truth, when you're really put to the test, when your friendship is put to the test, it shows how much your friendship really means to one another. And I could not help but really appreciate the strong bond between Todd and Copper. I really do feel like, though, I'm not sure, because I'm not sure whether you consider the hunter as the mentor for Todd, or no, mentor for Copper. I mean, it's clear that in the beginning of the film, Todd was abandoned. I'm pretty sure you know what's the fucked up part? I'm pretty sure it was that exact same hunter that killed Todd's parents. Yo, if that old man killed Todd's parents, holy shit, dude. Like, golly. At least he decided to change his ways toward the end. Who knows? Maybe after the film, he decides to no longer hunt. Because it looks like, I'm not sure, I could be wrong, but my opinion, but it looks like the old lady and the old man were starting to get into mutual terms. Like, they started to get along a little bit more. So, because we both know that the old lady felt very alone because she was always by herself in that house, but she was always close to the wilderness. So that shows she does have a love for animals, which is very easily depicted throughout the entirety of this movie. The old man, in a way, he's kind of similar, but except he uses animals, so in this case dogs, in order to do his hobby, which is hunting, which I guess that's what gave his life meaning, because that's the only thing he had going for him, his dogs and hunting. But it looks like toward the end, he still has his dogs, but instead of hunting, it looks like he's going to be hanging out more with the old lady. So maybe, like with this, that could prevent him from hunting anymore, and she could help him change his ways. If that's the case, that's a good turnaround for both the characters. The old lady is no longer alone, and the old man is finding something more important than killing foxes, because we don't need none of that shit. Foxes are wonderful creatures. We don't need them dead. and like everything worked out. I don't know what's gonna happen. What would happen between Todd and Copper toward the end? It looks like their friendship was still maintained after that last scene between those two. But I wonder if they would still see each other again, because that was such a strong. I know they only knew each other as children, and that's when most of their friendship happened. But afterwards, like as adults, it was mostly fighting, and they didn't really see a whole lot of each other. But they still care about each other. That is 100% factual. No if or buts. We know now 100% toward the end that those two are still very close. And who knows, maybe they do get the chance to see each other more now that the hunter maybe might decide to change his ways. But while Todd, Todd has to worry about making 6 children, because, yeah, I can see why that other female fox is called Vixie. She's definitely a fucking vixen trying to get fucking 6 kids out of him. Are you crazy, woman? 6 kids, 6 mouths to feed. Oh, oh, Todd, you're not alone, which is good. That's what you wanted, but now you have to deal with 6 kids. Better, better. That's something. You're more hardships is awaiting you, Fox Boy. But we'll see what happens as we get further into the story. I once again, as I said though, this is a beautiful story. I loved it from beginning to end. I will admit that when the old lady had to say goodbye to Todd, that murdered my soul. That is when I was slowly dying on the inside. Like, Disney, you sure know how to make my heart bleed. Like, holy shit. You need to chill. But still, as I said before, it was a wonderful movie. I loved it. I'm definitely gonna see Fox and the Hound 2, because I've never realized there was a 2. I always thought there was just a 1. But toward the end of the film, they basically previewed that there is in fact a Fox and the Hound 2, which I'm definitely gonna see it. But I will say this: after Fox and the Hound 2, I want you guys to comment in the comment section below to what other Disney, Pixar, DreamWorks film you want me to see next. Let it be known. Also, and depending on what you guys comment and what you show that interests me, I'll make a poll so you guys can vote which is the next Disney, Pixar, DreamWorks film I react to next. But that'll be after I react to Fox and the Hound 2, because I do want to see the second one. I don't believe I've ever seen the second movie, so I'm definitely going to enjoy that one. But still, what do you guys thought overall of Fox and the Hound 2? Fox and the Hound 2, I'm fucking retarded. Fox and the Hound. Would you consider it one of your favorite Disney? What is this movie? Is it Disney, Pixar? I don't know. But where would you place this movie? Would you place it in your top 10 list, top 5, or top? For me, this has got to be at the least top 10, maybe top 5, but we'll see. Definitely not top 3. I do remember there's other ones I prefer more. I don't remember them off the top of my head, but yeah, as we watch more Disney films, maybe that'll be rekindled as we go on moving forward. But still, this was a good film. It definitely broke me on the inside, but like I still thought it was a beautiful film. I almost teared up toward the very end too. That's how powerful this film is. But still, no matter what, I can still appreciate how much this movie meant to me growing up, showing me that friendship can stand the test of time. Beautiful film. Despite the circumstances, despite the situations, friendship can last. It doesn't have to die. It could die or it could grow. It's up to the two that share in that friendship. But let's see how this friendship grows as we get into the second film the next time we do movie night. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this film as much as I did. Let me know if you enjoyed this movie night reactions of Disney. I'm gonna get out more Disney films, but I love for you guys to give me some suggestions, and I'd be more than happy to watch those too. But anyway, that is it from me, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the reaction and this film. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Oh, wait. Questions. Question 1. What is your opinion of this film? Question 2. Do you believe that friendship can stand the test of time, despite the outcome of this film? Tell me yes if you tell me why if you said yes. Tell me no if you said no. Anyway, see you guys all in the next video. Peace.